Go. Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Bean Watson, and this is the Art Life video blog, day 61.
Sure is. Thank you. I'm Jacob Wolf.
I'm Christopher Hoisington.
And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us.
Absolutely.
If you like us, you should share it. Follow us on Facebook and
At least
subscribe to our YouTube channel. So today we're here with you're a filmmaker and an actor and a writer and a director.
Yes. All that stuff.
So
some of those
and-
titles a little more recent than others.
You and Jeffrey Janoff have a lot in common then. And you guys have known each other for a long time. How did you guys say you met?
So we did a 3-episode basically pilot arc for a little web show called Infinite Issues, and we were both cast in it, and we're in all of the episodes together. We just really hit it off, and after that we just started noticing how often we run into each other at auditions and everything. We actually tend to go out for the same part, so
Interesting.
it's an
Both white,
interesting relationship.
about the same age.
You know, hipsterish looking dudes. Jeff a little more so. And then we just enjoy one another's company. We have a lot of similar interests. After that, actually, he wrangled me into be in his video. He just got done going to PSU for filmmaking, and his final project was this short film called #PDXCarpet, and he had me come in for that. And we've just been helping each other out with our various projects along the way, because I'm currently working on a little movie, and he's my assistant director / he's got a little part in it and everything like that, so he's been helping me out a lot.
So what originally sparked your interest in filmmaking? Or was it writing first that you were interested in?
Yeah, it all started with writing. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be the next Roald Dahl, pretty much. The guy who wrote the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and everything. I wanted to be an author, or something like that. But then I found out, that there's this job called acting. I loved movies, and then I find out, that's an actual job. People get paid to do that. And I was like, oh, I want to do that then. The cool thing about movies is it's stories, brought to life, happening in front of you, and an actor gets to be part of the story. So I just thought that would be so fun, and then the rest is history. Ever since then, it's been the dream. When the guys in elementary school it was always, you're either gonna be a cop or a firefighter, because those are the heroic careers. But me, it was always, I'm gonna be an actor. What's that? But
So were you we call them theater nerds?
Theater nerds?
Oh, big time. Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Were you
auditioned
doing
for everything in high school. Well, even before that, there was never really any plays put on at my elementary school or anything like that. So I took it upon myself one day to just write my own little Christmas play. Wrangled all my friends in to do it. I cut into their recess time too. So this was a big deal. I think I made some enemies during this process, because you take a kid's recess time, that's holy crap. But we would stay during recess, and we'd rehearse and this and that, and I just gave everybody things to do. We made the sets out of just construction paper, pasted up on the wall. And then one day I go to my teacher and say, so we're ready for our friends and family to come see our show that we've been working on. And she's like, oh, I didn't know you were serious. And I was like, I'm serious. So we ended up performing it over the course of a week, just every day for every classroom at the school. And then our friends and family came in on the last day. So
wow.
Any opportunity I saw for writing or some, acting to be part of it, I would do it. Like anything to make it more interesting, like math class or something like that. Make it a little more interesting by making a play or something. So yeah, and then it's always been in the back of my head, to direct someday.
So did you make any movies as a kid?
I didn't really do movies as a kid. It was always more about theater stuff. It started with the theater, and then you learn that the money's in movies. So
right.
then it just progresses to that. And I went to, right out of high school, I applied and attended this acting school called Portland Actors Conservatory, where it is strictly focused on theater and acting and stage management and all that stuff. For 2 years I went there. And like the thing that this school does is your first year is just all about the learning. You just take all these various classes and it's all about learning. Then you have to actually audition to get into the second year.
Wow.
And if you make the cut, you're guaranteed to be in 3 shows. One of them you're only doing technical, and then 2 of them you're actually acting in. So they guarantee you that. And I played the part of Eugene in Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon, which was like a big deal. Like it was the first time I ever got a starring role, so it was really cool. And then I was actually the same place that I met my current acting teacher, Janet Lee Hamblin, and so I've known her for about 6 or 7 years now. I've been taking her acting film classes, and she was the big help in doing the transition from theater to film, because it's just, the acting is so different. In theater, it's all about being big and exaggerating for a big audience, and then in film, it's like tone all that down to like a look. A simple look can get so much across. You know what I mean? The camera's right here, so yeah.
So, what are you working on now? You kind of alluded to it a little bit, but I don't think you said much about it.
Yeah, so we're working on a film. It's called The Fool, and it follows this character named Paul, and he's a struggling actor who lives in Portland. We come into the story with the knowledge that he spent 6 months in LA. Like he just picked up everything, moved to LA, and tried to make it big in acting for 6 months down there. Didn't happen. So he kind of comes back home to Portland with his tail between his legs, and then the story just sort of picks up by following his, picking up the pieces of his shattered dreams and just reevaluating. It's like, is this really what I want to do? So a little autobiographical.
But it's
really my
mystical kind of concept.
Yeah, a little bit. Like it to me, it's my love note to all Portland actors, because it's like, everybody knows the LA story, the New York story, and everything. I wanted this to be about the Portland actor, how it's our aspirations and dreams are just as valid as any of those 2 places. I mean, Portland's actually really coming up in the acting and filmmaking world, I feel. And it's just...
They've been saying that for 30 years now.
Yeah.
They were saying that when I was taking acting classes up here.
And we've got all these shows now that are being filmed here. So it's definitely, the independent market especially, indie films are big here, but I don't know. I think it's gonna go only in one direction, and that's up.
Well, I think that it's become. I mean, with the sound quality that they are able to capture, right? I mean, the reason that we're able to do these interviews is because
That little
equipment,
phone right there
the
can
equipment.
pick up
I mean,
us
we've been able to capture
whispering over here
been-
pretty much.
We've
Yeah.
been able to capture the video for years.
Yeah.
But we haven't been able to capture the audio. And this is the first time, I think the last couple of years, they've got the audio to where now you can literally use one of these things and film a film, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
the future.
so the people that are going to make anything out of themselves are the ones that are going to make the movies.
yeah,
If you stand around and talk about making movies, or you write a script and you hope somebody will pay you to produce it, that ain't going to happen.
right.
Well, we could have